Hey, what is up you guys, it's Dustin and I'm back with another video, and you guys know that I've been trying to venture out of the whole beauty drama box that I've been put in on YouTube for a while now, and in the past I've done videos that are nostalgic for me about people like Jenny Jones and Sinead O'Connor. I love covering things that I experienced growing up, but I just think toys hit a little bit differently. We all remember the Light Bright, Stretch Armstrong, or maybe even the Furby, but in this video I want to talk about the Easy-Bake Oven, as well as the many recalls and controversies that this toy has had since it was released to the public.
This is the Easy-Bake Oven from the early 90s. And all it cost was $40 on eBay and a light bulb for my bedroom.
So in this video, I want to discuss the cursed past of this toy and how it may have almost claimed its next victim. So if you're here for that, stay tuned to this video. So a couple weeks ago, I said that I was interested in making a video about Easy-Bake Oven, and I tweeted out about it, and a ton of you guys replied, so I instantly knew that I needed to make this video because you guys probably feel nostalgic when it comes to the Easy-Bake Oven as well, right? So for all the new people or people that may not have had an Easy-Bake Oven, I'm going to give you a rundown of its history as well as its controversies and recalls, and you guys, these recalls and what this thing was doing to people is honestly scary. It's nightmare fuel. So let's get you guys caught up to speed, and then we can talk about how the Easy-Bake Oven may have almost claimed its next victim. The Easy-Bake Oven, a beloved toy oven, was introduced to the world in 1963. The classic toy was the brainchild of Kenner Products, a Cincinnati, Ohio-based toy company.
Easy bake, fast as you can. Mix 'em up, pour 'em in the pan. Slide 'em in, let 'em bake now. Slide 'em in, slide 'em out. Easy bake, wow! Only Kenner's Easy Bake Oven set makes such delicious cakes, cookies, candies, brownies, pizza, pies, and biscuits. It bakes like magic with 2 ordinary light bulbs and has a special cooling chamber. Easy Bake by Kenner.
The original toy used a pair of ordinary iridescent light bulbs as a heat source. Over the years, the Easy-Bake Oven has undergone numerous design changes and has been the subject of many recalls. And when they say many, they mean a lot. There was a lot of recalls for this thing. The Easy-Bake Oven has seen many transformations since its inception. It used an iridescent light bulb as a heating source that got up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This model was launched in November of 1963, just in time for the Christmas shopping season. Could you imagine it being 1963 and getting an Easy-Bake Oven that's fresh off the shelf, brand new for Christmas? That would have been a time to be alive. In 1971, the design was updated to resemble many kitchens from the 70s with its avocado green color and faux wood paneling. A few years later in 1973, a deep red model was introduced. This model prominently featured the Betty Crocker branding, the company behind the cake mixes sold for the toy.
It's Kenner's Betty Crocker Easy-Bake Oven. Light bulbs not included.
Easy bake, mixing, I'm gonna bake a chocolate cake. Easy bake, watching, smells so good when I watch it bake. Easy bake, icing, it's a Betty Crocker cake. Fun to bake, for goodness sake, what a treat, fun to eat. Easy bake.
The Betty Crocker Easy-Bake Oven with mixes from Kenner.
The 1980s saw the introduction of a boxy yellow design that resembled a mini microwave. This model was cleverly called the Mini Wave and came complete with a knob and numerical buttons. In 1993, Hasbro, which had taken over for Kenner, released the Snack Center featuring a new, sleeker design and more recipe options. And I believe that this is the one that I had when I was a kid because I remember trying to press the buttons, thinking that something was going to happen, but it never did.
Announcing the new Easy-Bake Oven and Snack Center, making even more treats for you.
Melt toppings on top while you mix up a cake. Bake it in the oven and decorate.
Easy-Bake.
Bake cake, brownies, cookies, and candies.
That's just the start.
Melt butterscotch.
Step from home. Watch.
Warm up cheese, even sauces. Look what you can do. The Easy-Bake Oven and Snack Center, making even more treats for you.
The new Easy-Bake Oven and Snack Center comes with everything you see here, light bulb not included.
In 2003, the Easy-Bake Real Meal Oven was introduced, allowing kids to make dinner items like pizza, pasta, and nachos. This model replaced the previous light bulb cooking method with a heating element. Now, as you can imagine, when you add a heating element to something that kids are playing with, it's not usually a good idea. Because it really doesn't matter how smart your kids are, they're going to put their hands and fingers in things. Despite its popularity, the Easy-Bake Oven has not been without its share of safety concerns. In 2007, 2007, Hasbro recalled about 985,000 Easy-Bake Ovens due to reports of children getting their hands or fingers caught in the oven opening. This posed an entrapment and burn hazard. There were 29 reports of children getting their hands or fingers caught in the oven's opening, including 5 reports of burns. Later that same year, Hasbro issued another recall of about 1 million Easy-Bake Ovens due to the toys posing an amputation and burn danger to children.
5-year-old Sophia Justice is not happy because these firefighters are trying to remove a recalled Easy-Bake Oven that is stuck on her hand.
I was so scared.
1 million of the toys, which can trap a child's hand and possibly burn them, were recalled. Sophia's mom bought the toy at a garage sale.
Since the repair program, Easy-Bake received 249 reports of children getting their hands or fingers caught in the oven's opening, including 77 reports of burns. So now that I've got you guys caught up to speed and the reasons why I believe that this is a haunted or cursed toy, now we need to talk about the most recent incident where Easy-Bake Oven may have tried to claim its next victim. Now, I was scrolling TikTok around the time that I put out that tweet. That's actually what piqued my interest to make this video, and I came across a TikTok of a woman sharing her experience and how she believes that maybe the Easy-Bake Oven may have poisoned her family. Now, I do have the TikToks, but I'm not going to put them in here because the girl has been kind of weird about it. So I want to read a People article that I found about this and react to it for you guys. The headline reads, "Mom claims Easy-Bake Oven poisoned family. A mom says her family had difficulty breathing and spent the night in the ER after using the Hasbro toy. A mother is claiming that she, her husband, and their 8-year-old daughter got sick after attempting to prepare food using an Easy-Bake Oven. And it's not how you think. They weren't trying to make sushi or any kind of weird stuff in the Easy-Bake Oven. She says that they were just making cakes." On Monday, a TikTok user named Stephanie, who goes by Steph_Murphy on the app, posted a video explaining how the family of 3 ended up hospitalized over the weekend. In the video, which is just over 5 minutes long, the woman says that the 3 were all admitted to the ER on Saturday because of an Easy-Bake Oven. According to Stephanie, she was in another room of the home when her husband Ryan and their daughter Nora removed the brand new toy from its packaging and began to make a 2-layered red velvet cake. I don't know if I would necessarily be making red velvet cake in an Easy-Bake Oven, but to each their own. As soon as they plugged in the oven, Nora allegedly thought there was a strange smell, but Ryan assumed it was just because the oven was made from plastic. And if you've had an Easy-Bake Oven in the past, you know those things smell like plastic. That's part of the nostalgia of it. However, Stephanie noted that Ryan had previously lost his ability to taste and smell for 3 years due to COVID. Since the dessert had to be baked 1 layer at a time, according to Stephanie, Ryan and Nora joined her in the living room to play a game. Approximately 16 to 20 minutes later, Ryan and Nora went to remove the first portion of the cake from the Easy-Bake Oven and realized it was still not cooked fully. So they gave up on baking altogether and unplugged the oven. Nobody ate it. They threw it away, Stephanie said. Now here's where it gets a little bit crazy. In the past, we've talked about burn issues. We've talked about entrapment issues with kids getting their hands and fingers stuck in this thing. But when she alleges what she thinks happened, it just blew my mind. Soon after, Nora began complaining of chest pains. At this point, about 45 minutes had passed since the father and daughter initially plugged in the product. Because the family was already relaxed sitting in their living room, Stephanie suggested they monitor the situation and see what happens. Once the child allegedly said she was having trouble breathing, her mother used a pulse oximeter to check her vital signs. She says Nora's reading came back as 89%, which is very low. So the family headed to the ER. While en route, Ryan also began complaining of difficulty breathing, said Stephanie. The 3 were eventually seen and doctors allegedly assumed it was carbon monoxide poisoning since the family's symptoms all happened within an hour. However, the family was tested for carbon monoxide poisoning and the results came back negative. Now, obviously, I'm not a scientist. I don't know how any of that stuff works, but I don't really know how an Easy-Bake Oven could produce carbon monoxide. Stephanie said the fire department was later sent to their home to check for lead, carbon monoxide, and mold, but by that time it had been 8 hours since the Easy-Bake Oven was unplugged. After several hours in the ER, Nora was transferred to Boston Children's Hospital. She went home around 4 p.m. on Sunday, and Hasbro released a statement. It reads as follows. Hasbro spokesperson Crystal Flynn gave the following statement to People. At Hasbro, we take product safety concerns seriously. We hold ourselves to the highest standards, and the Easy-Bake Oven is designed to meet or exceed those standards. We are confident that there is nothing in the design of the Easy-Bake Oven or Easy-Bake mixes that could cause the symptoms described. Regardless of circumstances, the well-being of our customers is our foremost concern, and we wish those involved a speedy recovery. Stephanie said she healed faster than Ryan and Nora likely likely because she was not in the kitchen when the two were baking, adding that her husband and child were prescribed 5 days worth of steroids and had to take an inhaler every 4 hours. Stephanie reiterated that they never ate the product. If we baked the second cake, we would have been exposed to it for another 20 minutes. What would have happened then, the mother asked. And what would have happened if we didn't take my daughter seriously when she said she had trouble breathing? And that is the end of the article. Now, I did see a video where she updated on this situation and said that Hasbro requested for her to send in this Easy-Bake Oven that they were using. I don't know if she's going to do that. I think she's probably seeking litigation. And if she does, I'll update you guys on that. But I had a lot of fun putting this video together and learning all the different things about Easy-Bake Oven. There's just something about that thing that reminds me of the 90s, and I want to go back to it so bad. But if you made it this far in this video, leave me the cake emoji down below. And if you like this video, make sure to like it as well. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Did you have an Easy-Bake Oven? Will you be buying an Easy-Bake Oven if you didn't have one? And did you know about all the recalls and issues that this thing has had over the years? But with all that said, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.